So today we're doing the pick a card to see what's going to be happening to you in 2021. Alright, my little wonder bugs, welcome back to my channel, and today, as I said before at the beginning of the video, we're going to be seeing the outcome or the future of everybody here with the pick a cards for the next upcoming year. Like what's happening, what's the advice, what's the overall message, what's the overall thing that is going to be happening into our lives, and a little bit of love and romance, not too much, but later on in the week or in the month I will be doing another pick a card for love and romance, specifically for love and romance. So stay tuned for that as well. But before we start, remember that if you want a private reading with me, just go down in the comments, not the comment section, sorry, the information section of this video, and you can find the link to my Etsy store and other things that you might be interested in, like my Patreon and all that jazz. So you can support the channel if you'd like. As well, if you guys are interested in other pick a cards that I've done in the past, just go to the little exclamation mark here on the right hand corner. You will find a link to all the playlists that I have when it comes to pick a cards and all of that jazz. Also guys, don't forget that down in the description section, besides just finding my Etsy store or my Patreon, you can also get links to each and every one of my card decks that I have here that I use on my pick a cards. And yeah, it's every single card that I've ever used in any of my pick a cards, and also all the reviews that I've ever done and all that jazz of different decks. All of the links are there. They're all Amazon links. And yes, if you buy any of them, I get a kickback, and that would really help me out to support this channel so I can continue doing more consistent videos on a regular basis and commit more to this channel. I would really appreciate your support. Other than that, let's get on with it. So starting off, we've got pile number 1, which has my heart, not rose quartz, my heart labradorite that I love so very much, that I've used in many videos. So pile 1 has that. Then pile 2, we've got a crystal quartz point. That's really nice. And in this one we have a blue stone. I didn't feel like using my usual stuff. I just decided a cute little blue stone, which I know you can't really see, but it's really cute and blue, and I still don't know what it is. If you guys can figure out what stone this is, it's a little bit clear. Like I don't think you guys can see. There you go. But you can't see it, but it has like a little bit of clarity, so I don't know if it's like a blue quartz or something. I have no clue, but it's really pretty. You can't see it much here, but anyways, pile 3 has that stone. So take your time, look to see which one resonates with you, and the link or the timestamp for each of these is down in the description section and in the comment section. So pick out which one you want and then just go there, click on it, and it'll take you directly to the individual pick card, the individual reading, so you don't have to wait in through all of them. So, all right, so if you find yourself here, that means that you have picked pile 1. Now, pile 1, you've got labradorite for your choice, labradorite heart for that matter, which is one of my favorite stones. Okay, and let's see what we've got. So the overall message is joy, the rune of joy. So it's letting me know that you have a lot of joy coming into your life this year. So a lot of good things are coming. So instead of being worried about the pandemic, I think that things are going to be looking up for you in other avenues, not just, you know, about looking up to, you know, like being how everything has been this year and stuff. I think it's telling you that things are going to get better, especially with your community. You know, I think you're going to be more active. So most likely you're going to be coming out of your shell, and obviously we're all in, like, you know, social distancing and stuff like that. But I feel like you're finally starting to get out of it or being able to do so. Most likely because, I know that they're getting the virus, they're getting not the virus, the vaccines coming out and all that stuff. So I think this year is like telling you like, hey, you can come out, you can have fun. Especially if you've been very quarantined because maybe you're high risk or something like that. It's saying that, it's time for you to get out of there. And then your Moonology card, which is the overall advice, is New Moon in Scorpio, which says work through your fear. So again, it's saying that with your rune, it's joy, and it's like, saying like, hey, like your community is here to help you, and you're going to be surrounded by people that love you and care about you. And work through your fears, basically just work through your fear. Try not to be so led by your fears. Work through them so then you can become a better person and become a better member of society, I suppose. So that's what I'm getting here as the overall message of this year coming up. So, or the main lesson that you will be learning this year is to work through your fears. Okay, so let's see the overall like aspect of the year, like what's going to be going on throughout the whole year, like the main mission or events that are happening, or I guess you could say theme, with a little bit more clarity. Okay, so you've got the Two of Wands. So that means that you have a choice. You have a choice between, and it could be a choice between you letting go of your fears or not letting go of your fears. So then you can move forward to something bigger and better. Then we have the Three of Cups, which is about reunions and getting together with family and friends, and actually, and not in a big gigantic party that's like, oh my God, but it's more like getting together in a small group, reuniting, coming together in love and happiness. So this sounds good. Now, don't be afraid, because the next card is a little bit scary, and that is the Tower. Now, the Tower can be very scary, and it could be a very scary overall message, especially if you don't know how to interpret it correctly, depending on what cards you have in the rest of the reading, okay? And since the rest of the reading, from what I'm getting here, they're very good cards, so I would say that this is a good thing, because the Tower is about change, but like abrupt change, like really fast. So I would say that you go from being very isolated to very not isolated very quickly. But this is a positive thing. I'm not seeing anything negative here about this, okay? Because then you've got the Ace of Cups. Hello, romance coming down the line. And from what I can tell, it's with a water sign when I'm looking at the other cards that are in my hands, okay? But I am seeing that there is love, or the ability of being loved again, or a sense of being ready to be loved, okay? But at the same time, you might have a little bit of an issue with actually moving forward with that love, because we have the Two of Swords, so you're procrastinating. So it might be that you meet someone, and like I'm saying, it's a water sign. But I feel like you're going to be meeting somebody, and also you've got, we've got Scorpio right here. Come on, guys, it's going to be a water sign. And the reason I say that is because your last card is the Page of Cups. So this is probably somebody who is younger than you that you're going to be meeting, and they're going to be very emotionally naive, but in a good way, not in a bad way necessarily. Like, this is a good, positive kind of naivete. So it might give you like that hope for love again, because they're so optimistic about love, and they're so like love conquers all kind of a mentality. So it might be something that you need right now, something positive, and I'm seeing it as being positive. But I'm also getting hesitation, because it does become like a bit of a whirlwind romance, or a whirlwind, I can't talk today, a very quick romance. That one minute you were like, yeah, they're nice, and the next minute you're like, I'm in love with them. Or they might feel the same way, that way about you, from the looks of it. Let me see, is there anything else? But I am seeing hesitation from you because of the Two of Swords. So that is a bit of a hesitation. Though you feel it with the Ace of Cups. You feel that love. You want to have that love. Especially since it's a brand new love. So it's somebody new in your life. This is not an old person that you've known years ago. And it's also work through your fears right there. Work through your fears, man. So it might be that you're just afraid of falling in love again and going out there and meeting people with, obviously, joy is all about going out and meeting people and being part of the community again. So I feel like you're going to be getting out of your shell from this whole, social distancing type of routine and actually meeting somebody finally, And I feel like this sense of relief for you, but at the same time, fear. But your last card is the love advice, which ironically is quite good right now. And you've got the Heavenly Witch. Now, the Heavenly Witch is saying that you've got people behind you spiritually that are here to help you, that are here to get you to see how good things are and how good things you have. Meaning, like, in a sense of, like, be grateful because you're getting a gift of this other person. And it's basically saying, like, look at it, feel it, take it. Don't be shy about it. Don't deny yourself that love and that romance from that person. Because, the heavens, whatever you believe in is giving you this person, is gifting you this person. So take advantage. Don't hesitate. And work through your fears so then you can have this person for a long period of time and have a good, wholesome, beautiful relationship that, is coming up. And like I said, it's going to be quick. You're not going to notice it. You're going to be like, holy shit, because you got the tower there. So it's not it's not like the tower that destroys it. It's like the tower that breaks down those walls. So then you can have that love and romance. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for you, pile one. I hope that you enjoyed. If you have any questions or anything in that nature, let me know. And leave it down in the comment section, and I will comment back as quickly as possible, I suppose. Other than that, guys, remember that if you want a reading from me, please go down in the comment section, not the comment section, in the information section of this video, and you will find the links to my Etsy store, to my Patreon, to all that jazz. And if you want a reading, or if you just want to support the channel, other than that, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. Much love and many blessings. All right, so if you find yourself here, that means that you've picked pile 2. So pile 2 has crystal quartz point. It's very pretty, I would say. Ooh, doesn't focus. Focus, goddammit. Focus. There you go. It's a very cute one. I'm gonna put that right here. I'm gonna see what we've got today. For Jew darting, okay. So the overall advice is joy, or rune for you here is joy. So that's letting me know that it's a new beginning, it's a new life, obviously because it's New Year's. So new things are coming to you. And your Moonology card, which is the overall message and or advice, is, or lesson that you have to learn, is that expect and be comfortable with expanding energies that are changing in your life. So there's some new stuff coming up in life right now this year. Like, it's not just that COVID might be over because, of the vaccine, but it might actually, be other things that are coming up in everybody's life. So I'm seeing a lot of change, good change, especially because you have day here. You have day here, like the rune. That is letting me know that it's good change. It's like a breath of fresh air, and you're just like, oh, thank God. It's like a new beginning. It's literally sort of like the star mixed in with the sun in tarot, but not really, but kind of, sort of. So it's basically like a new day, a new beginning. You're walking through that threshold and just saying, let's start off brand new, spanking new. So this year is definitely like a new year for you. Well, it is gonna be a new year. So the cards that we have are, all right, so your first tarot is the 8 of Cups. So that lets me know that you're walking away from something that is unnecessarily in your life. something that you're ready to get rid of, that you are ready to move on from, especially when it comes to, your heart and how you feel. And then your next card is the Justice card. So that's letting me know that this is your way of saying, like, this is my time. I need this. I need this to be over. I need to walk away from this. Again, you have day here, which is a brand new beginning, brand spanking new. And it's telling you that you have the energy, the power to do this. So go for it, girlfriend. Then we have the High Priestess. So this is like not just you telling this to yourself. This is like your higher self speaking to you. Okay, this is your higher self. I can't talk today. Your higher self telling you this, telling you that you are ready to move forward. You are ready to start a brand new, darling, and you're feeling it. You know it in your heart, in your gut, in your head. You feel it. You know that it's like, this is my year. I'm gonna do this. But remember, this is like about new beginnings. Endings and new beginnings. So everything is still in the baby stages. So you have to move it forward to get it to where it needs to be by the end of the year. And then your next card is the King of Cups. So it's letting me know that, yeah, you're letting go of emotional baggage, but you might actually be embracing a healthier look on your emotions. Okay. So this is very good for your emotions. You're embracing a much more healthier and whole sense of yourself around you. And then we've got the Page of Coins. So for me, that's telling me that in the Page of Coins, it's also because of the fact that you are more mature when it comes to your emotions. You're more emotionally mature. It's giving you the opportunity this year coming up that you can move forward in a much more productive, like physically productive, like maybe working out, maybe, finally hitting that gym, or finally getting that job, or going back to school, or something that, or trying to get that promotion at work, because emotionally you're not being held back anymore. And then we've got the Six of Cups. So let's let me know that you're still okay with the past, like you let go of what hurt you or what you don't need from the past, but you still have the good parts. You didn't let go of the good parts, okay? Of the good emotional connections that you still have, you kept those. Those did not get ruined or pushed away or destroyed with you doing that. So it's basically, I feel like some of you are like worried about that. Or like, like if I let this person go, then that means that, or this person or this situation that I'm emotionally attached to, if I let it go, then what were all those years or all those months? Did they mean nothing? No, that is telling you by the Six of Cups, it's saying that it didn't mean it, and it didn't mean nothing. It meant something. Maybe not to the people or the person that was experiencing it with you, but for you, hell yeah, it meant something. You learned from it. You can still look at it and give it joy and feel the joy from the experience. So in that sense, you're good. You are seriously good. Now, your love advice for this year, remember, I'm going to do another pick a card that's all for love and romance, but this is just to give you a little taste, is the Eternal Witch. Now, the Eternal Witch is the witch that basically says that your dreams are going to come true. Anything that you've wished for, that you've had a hard time finding or hoping for, by her being there, it's saying that yes, you do have this opportunity. Yes, you do have this chance of finding love again. And it might be love from the past, actually. So it might be somebody that you've known in the past that really brought a lot of joy and happiness to you. And it's bringing you, your wish coming true. So it's saying that this year, when it comes to love and romance, I feel like a lot of your wishes, a lot of your desires will be coming true. So this could be somebody from your past, or it could be somebody that reminds you of the past, reminds you of those good days in your life that you miss, that gives you that same joy and feeling. And it's like, oh my God, this person's here and I can finally be with them. So, obviously it's just one card, so I can't really give you like too much detail. If you go to the other video that I'll be doing, that's love and romance for the next upcoming year, stay tuned for that. Look out for that. But from what I'm getting here, that love and romance that you've been hoping for and dreaming of to finally have and achieve, I think that love is definitely coming into your life this upcoming year. Definitely, especially with the Eternal Witch. I hope that you enjoyed your reading, pile 2. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section. And if you're interested in reading or, supporting this channel by going to my Patreon, just go to the information section under this video. And if you're interested in any of the decks that I'm using here, just go to the information section as well, and you'll find all the decks that I've ever used on all my videos. Other than that, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. Much love and blessings. All right, so if you find yourself here, that means that you have picked pile 3. Now, pile 3 has the mystery gem or stone that's blue, slightly see-through. Don't know what the heck it is, but it's pretty, so I use it on my videos. Doodles. Okay. So let's see what you've got for pile 3. So the overall message, or the overall, like, what's happening is the Sun card. That's a very pretty card. Now the Sun card is basically, the Sun card, it's soul. That's the rune of, good health and good beginnings and just freaking awesomeness. Is like a radiantly happy moment. So it's kind of like the Sun card in the tarot. And then, so that's letting me know that this year is going to be very, very good for you, especially with your health. More than anything, I would say the health is good, travel will be good. Overall things are going to go better than this year of 2020. Now, the overall message or lesson or thing you have to, be aware of this year, besides that, in your Moonology card, is that your loved ones will be safe. So if you were worried because of the pandemic, if your loved ones still wouldn't be safe or wouldn't be okay, I would say that your loved ones are going to be fine from the looks of it. Also, with everything that's going on politically, obviously, I don't like to talk about politics in this channel, but, with everything that's going on, it's just letting you know that everything's going to be fine. Nobody's going to get hurt or anything in that nature. So your loved ones are going to be fine. So let's see what we've got for your tarot. Now your tarot is basically, what I'm going to look at it's basically everything that's going to be occurring in like the overall message or the overall environment of what's, not message, of all the overall events that are going to be happening, like the important stuff for that year. So the first card you have is the King of Swords. So I'm seeing that you're trying to look at this year coming into it very much like logically. You don't want to overstep your bounds or just get a little too carried away. You want to take it easy and be good about it. I'm feeling like wanting to be a little bit more stable. And so you're thinking about things logically before you act on them or do anything. The reason is because, and it might not last long, because we've got the Devil here. Is your next card. So I feel like it's kind of like the opposite. You're trying to avoid doing anything crazy, but the wanting to do something crazy is still there. It's still a little bit there. You're still a little bit like, should I not? Maybe, who knows? Your next card will be the 8 of Coins. So it lets me know that even though you have the Devil here, I feel like you're going to ignore it for the most part. You're still going to have the temptation to do something a little bit wild and crazy. And I think it comes from the fact that, things are looking up in your life and you're like, well, maybe I should do this. But here's the thing. I feel as though you don't do anything too crazy. You're trying to think logically and you are doing a good job of it. And you do have the 8 of Coins, so it's letting me know that you are trying to better yourself and better your situation financially this year. Okay, so or you're going to be given the opportunity of doing so, even though maybe you might stumble a little bit and do a little bit of crazy stuff. And hey, you know something, you might need to loosen up. This is a good year. This year feels very good. The other 2 readings, everybody was having a great time. So I'm seeing a sense of maybe wanting to let loose as well, okay, for some of you, or needing to. And then we've got the Queen of Coins. So whatever it is that you're trying to achieve with, you know, making that money and getting that stability and maybe buying a home or something like that. I'm thinking some of you are doing that or wanting to do that. I would say that this year is definitely your year when it comes to finances and money, from that, especially from the Eight of Coins, okay? Or at least you're going to be moving up a little bit in your finances. So you might be making more money or something in that nature. Okay, so like I was saying, you have the Devil, so you're a little bit like, you know, you got a tendency of doing a little things a little crazy this year, going a little wild. But then we've got the Hermit. So I'm feeling like by the middle to end of the year, you're going to be all like, okay, look, I'm just going to relax. I'm going to take it easy. You know, I'm not going to do anything crazy. Like, it kind of like you finally level off a little bit. And ending the year, you have the the Empress. Come on, that is freaking awesome. The Empress. So that's when we know that you're not just financially stable or getting better financially. I feel like you're actually growing as a person as well. So it's not just making the money and being stable, but I also feel like you're going to be finally stable with your own emotions and as a whole, okay? So, you know, and remember, we have earth here, air here, and then we've got water here, and we have, let me see, I don't have any, no fire whatsoever. So maybe you need a little bit of fire. Maybe the Devil could be your little fire, you know? And the Devil's actually Cancer, but I think in the zodiac with the tarot. But from what I'm seeing here is that I feel like you're going to be more together by the end of the year. Maybe at the beginning of the year, you're sort of like picking things up and going like, okay, how do I do this? But at the same time, I want to have fun with the Devil here. So I'm seeing as though by the middle to end of the year, you're finally going to level off. It's almost like as if you're making up for lost time this year. So it might be something along those lines that you're starting to experience. Now, when it comes to love and romance, you have the Fairy Ring Witch. Now, the Fairy Ring Witch lets me know that most likely you're not going to find anybody this year, but I do feel that you're going to be more open to meeting people, and you're going to probably date a lot and maybe even get new friends, because obviously, you know, we weren't really friendly with anybody this year. But this upcoming year, I feel like you're going to have the chance to actually go out and meet new people. So you might even get a new group of friends, because this is all about being social and meeting new people and having new friends and having fun. So, and also people being gravitated to you and being like, wow, she's cool, or he's cool, or I want to be their friend. So there might be a lot of that this year for you. But I don't feel like you're going to be meeting anybody like for sure. Okay? And I don't mean, like, I'm pretty sure you're going to be going on dates or something, but not necessarily falling in love and having a steady boyfriend or girlfriend. Okay? Now, if you guys want a direct love reading, you can either go to my Etsy store and buy a reading, or later on in the week, or not in the month, sorry, not in the week, I will be doing a 2021 love reading, love pick a card. So if you want a little bit more detail on the love and romance, go there. It will probably be right up here on the right hand corner if I've already done it. If not, just stay tuned and just keep an eye on my channel, or hit the little notification button to let you know when I upload a video. Okay? Other than that, guys, if you want a reading, you know where to go. Down in the comments, in the information section, not the comment section. Holy crap, I always say that. And if you're interested in something like Patreon or my social media, it's also going to be down there in the information section. And if you're interested in any of these decks that I have used here or in the past, there will be links down there to all the cards that I use, all the decks that I use. If you're interested in purchasing them, they are from Amazon, so I do get a kickback if you purchase one of them or some of them. Other than that, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload a new video. And much love and blessings.